What is life about? What's life about? There's no clear path. There's no clear goal. There's no straight and narrow. We are born and we are brought up into adulthood. And when you get to adulthood, you go into the world of working. But then you ask yourself, isn't there more to life than just working a job to build someone else's business, and you only get paid a very, very, very tiny percentage? But you could argue that you and the rest of the people who work there are the backbone. But it doesn't matter, because that's the way the world works anyway. That is the way the world works. What my point is, surely there's more to life. Surely we don't just work all our life to get to retirement, and then by the time you're retired and you live your life because you're now retired, there's more to it than that. Because once you retire, you don't have to go to a job anymore and you've got money. But a major factor is your health declines. Your health starts to go downhill. You'll have problems. Your body starts to decline. So, is there more to life than working your job to just get by, to then be at the retirement age, for then your body to just decline and you can't really enjoy the retirement because you've got the money in the bank and you don't go to a job, but you've got constant hospital appointments, doctor's appointments, because your health's declining. So the reason I say this is because I have to be careful with how I word this. Yes, that is the standard way. I know that there is a percentage of people out there that they know there is more to life than just the traditional route. And I have no problem with the traditional route because it's life. There's no problem doing that. If you are happy doing that, then it's not a problem. But for some people, I know that there's a fire burning in their mind. There's an urge inside them that there's more to life. Are we meant to get up every day and go to a job that we don't like? Some people like the jobs. That is fine. But let's be real. A lot of people don't like the jobs. So people sit there and think, I have to go to work 5 days a week to enjoy 2 days off. But on them 5 days, I have to wake up to go to a job that I don't like and spend 8-9 hours there, 10 hours, even 12 hours that I don't like. And then you come home and you're drained and you have problems. You've got bills coming in. You haven't been paid yet. And it's always a constant struggle. Life is a struggle. No matter if you work a job, if you don't work a job, if you run a business, if you are the most wealthiest man in the world, you are going to have problems and you are going to have struggles. But my point is that it's okay to go down the traditional route. It's okay to work a job. That's absolutely fine. But there's people out there who know there's more out there. And I'm one of them. I think to myself, there's got to be more out there than working a job I don't like. But let me get to the point. I believe that you can achieve anything that you want. The only reason people don't believe that you can achieve and become anyone is because there's fear and there's doubt. Because if you said to yourself, I want to be a successful businessman, I want to run a successful business, and then you start to work towards that every day. But then you have outside perspectives, outside opinions, and other people's fear. Yeah, but you can't do that because that's too much money. Don't be stupid. You can't build a business. Wake up to reality. That's not realistic. You could have a vision, a goal, a dream, but someone could stop you from chasing that and put fear into you, and then you second guess everything. You think, oh, maybe I can't do this. Maybe they're right, be realistic. You know within that you can achieve it, because there is people out there who have achieved these things. I mean, look around you. Everything has a price. The phone I'm holding, that once started off as an idea, and someone followed through with their dreams to achieve that. And now look at it. The tripod I'm recording from, that was once an idea that someone followed through, and now they are successful from that. Everything around you was once an idea, was once someone's vision. And what did they do? They built it. They didn't let fear come into the mind. Yes, close people, close family, close friends might have said to him, be realistic. But they thought, you know what? I can do this and I will do this. And they followed through with their plan. And inside of their mind was that fire, that urge that there's more to life. So I'm not saying go out and become a millionaire. I mean, you can if you want. Work on that every day. What I'm trying to say is that I know there'll be people watching this, and they know within themselves there's more to life than trading 5 days a week so that you can only enjoy 2. And you go to a job every day that you don't like, but you just get on with it anyway. You could use your time wisely. There's no problem going to work. There's no problem having a job, because that's life. You need to make money. You need to put food on the table. You need to support people. But if you have that urge inside of yourself, if you have that inner fire that you know there's more to life, stay in the job, but dedicate time to turn your dreams to reality. And people can say, oh, you're preachy, or oh, it's just another inspirational speech. But come on, there's more to life. Stay in the job. You could stay in a job for 10 years whilst on the side you're working towards your dreams. And then your dreams come true, and then you don't have to do the job. And then you go out and you inspire people. You show your success. You show that it is doable, and you help people achieve the goals. So if you have that fire inside of your mind, just know it's okay. Just know that you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. Yes, it's going to take ages. Yes, it's going to be a long journey. You will have self-doubt. There'll be days where you feel like you can't keep going, you want to quit, but you must enjoy the journey and work on something every single day. And like I say, I don't have a problem with people working a job. Obviously not. I've done it myself. Loads of jobs, warehouse jobs, a window cleaner. I worked as an Amazon delivery driver. I've worked in a restaurant, in the kitchen as a pot washer. I've worked as a cleaner in IKEA. I've worked jobs. I'm just trying to reach the people who know that there's more to life, and to give guidance and just say, set goals aside, set a game plan aside and work on it. Yes, there's more to life, but it takes time to build. And if you know there's more to life than the traditional route, then you need to put in the work. Yes, there might be people in the comments saying, yeah, but I don't know no different, or but that's just life, we need to work to put food on the table. I've covered that in the video. I understand that. I'm not saying quit your job and chase your dreams. I'm saying if you have a goal, if you have a dream, go chase it. Stay at the job, but dedicate time to work on that if you know there's more to life. If you got any value from this, I would appreciate it a lot if you could like, comment and subscribe. Stay locked in. You've got this. Let's get it. I'll see you in the next one.